Welcome to Apocalypse Ready, your guide to surviving anything life throws your way.
True survival story of Joe Simpson, the man who survived to tell the tale. On June 20th, 1985, Joe Simpson and Simon Yates, two experienced climbers, stood at the base of Siula Grande, a towering mountain in the Peruvian Andes. They were determined to scale the previously unclimbed west face, a daunting challenge that would test their skills and their limits. On the day of the climb, Simpson and Yates made steady progress up the mountain without incident. But as they reached the final stretch on the second day, disaster struck. Simpson lost his footing on a steep ice slope and tumbled 60 feet, breaking his right leg. Yates was tied to Simpson, and he knew that if he didn't do something, they would both be pulled over the edge. He had to make a split-second decision: save Simpson or save himself. Yates knew that the chances of rescuing Simpson were slim. The weather was deteriorating, and they were running out of time and daylight. But he also knew that he couldn't just leave his friend to die. Yates made the agonizing decision to try to rescue Simpson. He roped them together and began lowering Simpson down the mountain. But as he did, the visibility diminished, and Yates unknowingly lowered Simpson over a cliff edge. Simpson plunged hundreds of feet into a crevasse. He landed on a snow bridge, which cushioned his fall, but he was still badly injured and alone. Yates waited for Simpson to respond, but there was no sound. Believing that Simpson was dead, Yates made the heartbreaking decision to cut the rope. Yates continued down the mountain and reached base camp safely. But Simpson was still stranded in the crevasse, with no food or water and a broken leg. He was determined to survive, but the odds were stacked against him. Simpson knew he couldn't stay in the crevasse and immediately began the grueling crawl back to base camp. He crawled over glaciers, rappelled down crevasses, and climbed over rocks and boulders, all with a broken leg. He survived on meltwater and the iron will to survive. It took Simpson 3 days to crawl 5 miles back to base camp. He was dehydrated, emaciated, and in excruciating pain, but he was alive. Yates was overjoyed to see his friend, whom he had presumed dead. Simpson and Yates have remained friends since the ordeal. They have both written books about their experience, and their story has been adapted into a film called Touching the Void. Yates' story is a reminder of the difficult decisions that climbers sometimes have to make. It is also a reminder of the importance of teamwork and friendship in mountaineering. Simpson's crawl back to base camp is considered to be one of the most remarkable feats of survival in mountaineering history. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.